All right, welcome back. And so in honor of the 2025 NFL season kicking off tonight, I'm gonna be reacting to some NFL moments, specifically its longest plays. From offensive touchdowns to defensive returns and even special teams, here are the longest plays in NFL history. Starting this video off, we got the shortest play on the list with the longest field goal in NFL history of 66 yards set by Justin Tucker of the Baltimore Ravens in 2021. There were 3 seconds left in the game in the fourth quarter. Detroit was leading the game by 17-16. And the line of scrimmage was just past midfield at the 49-yard line. Most teams wouldn't have even attempted this and just gone for a Hail Mary, but with the Ravens having one of the best kickers in NFL history, they decided to give it a shot. Bounces off the bottom of the field goal post and goes over. Detroit was literally inches away from walking out of there with the dub. Instead, the Ravens steal it from them and make history while doing so. But I have to say, if 4 years ago you would have told me that Justin Tucker's related to Deshaun Watson, has a 10-game suspension entering the season, is a free agent now, I would have told you you're crazy. Next up, we got the longest punt in NFL history of 98 yards set by Steve O'Neal of the New York Jets in 1969. Backed up at your own 1-yard line, this is never a situation you want to find yourself in as a punter. Backed up to the edge of the end zone, gets the punt off, and look how long this ball's in the air. 36 goes to try and catch it, he misses it, and then that ball's gonna roll. And he decides to pick it up at like the 6-inch yard line the other way. Talk about pulling out the Uno reverse card. Backed up at your own 1-yard line and punting it all the way to the other team's 1-yard line. That's by far one of the craziest punts I've ever seen. Okay, now we're moving on from special teams for a little bit to offensive touchdowns, both passing and rushing. And because the line of scrimmage when an offense can't go into your own end zone, the longest possible yardage for these types of plays is 99 yards. There have been a total of 13 99-yard passing touchdowns and 2 99-yard rushing touchdowns. And we'll be watching all of them except for 3. With how long ago these took place, I could not find any footage for them. But for our first 99-yard touchdown pass, we got Sonny Jurgensen throwing to Jerry Allen of the Washington Redskins against the Chicago Bears in 1968. And so for all these next plays, they're all going to be backed up at the 1-yard line, obviously. Snaps the ball, and instead of running it when backed up, they decide to throw it. 2 clutch blocks over there on the left side. And then he drops an absolute dime over 2 defenders, and we're playing on a baseball field. For a second, I thought this was in Oakland, but then I remembered they were playing the Bears in this clip. Were they playing at Wrigley? One last attempt, he dives, can't make the play, and he's off to complete the 99-yard passing touchdown, and yes, they were at Wrigley. I know Soldier Field, where the Bears currently play at, is the oldest stadium in the NFL, opening in 1924. But I did not realize that the Bears played at Wrigley for about 50 years and didn't move to Soldier Field until 1971. You learn something new every day. Next up, we got the first of 2 99-yard rushing touchdowns, with Tony Dorsett of the Dallas Cowboys facing off against the Minnesota Vikings in 1983. Hands it off, and he shot out of there like a cannon, right past the linemen and linebackers. Only 2 defenders left. We got the block downfield, just get in the way, my man. Does just that, and the rest is history. I can't get over how fast that play progressed. Next up, we got another 99-yard touchdown pass thrown by Jim Plunkett to Cliff Branch of the Los Angeles Raiders, this time against the Washington Redskins in 1983. Drops back the throw, lets it rip. And how did he get that wide open? That's gotta be the easiest 99-yard touchdown in NFL history as well. My man is not catching up to him. My only guess is that the defense was sold out on the run with them being on the 1. Next up, we got a 99-yard touchdown pass thrown by Ron Jaworski to Mike Quick of the Philadelphia Eagles against the Atlanta Falcons in 1985. I have to say, I love that the Eagles brought back their throwback helmets with the wings. An absolute dot. Splits 2 defenders, and again, it's another foot race. Mike Quick lives up to his last name. No one was catching him. We got another 99-yard touchdown pass, this time thrown by Stan Humphries to Tony Martin of the San Diego Chargers against my Seattle Seahawks in 1994. Feels bad. At least my Seahawks look good wearing their blue throwback uniforms, the shirt I got on. Hits him in stride, but it looks like he's gaining on him. Ooh, and he blows his hammy. The sniper got him and they scored the touchdown. I'm gonna be honest. If he doesn't blow his hamstring right there, I would not be watching that play today. I think he would have caught him. Next up, we got a 99-yard touchdown pass thrown by Brett Favre to Robert Brooks of the Green Bay Packers against the Chicago Bears, who are appearing on the wrong side of history for the second time in this video, in 1995. Hits him with a pump fake. And he gets that ball off just in time. Would have been sacked for a safety. Instead, hits him in stride, and you ain't catching him, my man. There he goes all the way. Look at Robert's route right here. Had my guy leaning. Well, what do you know? We got another 99-yard touchdown pass thrown by Trent Green to Mark Brorector of the Kansas City Chiefs against the San Diego Chargers in 2002. If you would have told me 20 years later the Chiefs would be going for a three-peat, I would have told you you're crazy as well. Lets it fly. Beautiful ball, nothing but green space. Looks like the defender's gaining on him a little bit, but he runs out of space and scores. For our next 99-yard touchdown pass, we got Jeff Garcia throwing it to Andre Davis of the Cleveland Browns against my hometown team, the Cincinnati Bengals, in 2004. Feels bad again. Yo, I know the picture quality still wasn't great in 2004, but this just seems next level bad for this era. Rolls out, an absolute beam of the defender, and he's just breaking away. There's no chance of catching him, my guy. And I just realized this is the first quarter. What a way to start the game. You have him backed up on the one, thinking you're gonna get a stop. Instead, you make NFL history by giving up a 99-yard passing touchdown. Next up is a 99-yard touchdown pass from Gus Frerotte to Bernard Berrien of the Minnesota Vikings against the Chicago Bears, who are on this list for the third time now. That's just sad. Here in 2008. Lets it fly. What a beautiful moon ball, looking like Russell Wilson. That was in the air for like 50 yards. I think that's the longest we've seen this video. And what makes it even better is Bernard got revenge against his former team right there as well. Next up, we got a 99-yard touchdown pass thrown by the GOAT Tom Brady to Wes Welker of the New England Patriots against the Miami Dolphins in 2011. That's quite possibly the best throw we've seen in this video. Over the defender underneath, over the other defender's helmet by an inch. Threads the needle. You can't throw much better than that. For our last 99-yard touchdown pass, we got Eli Manning throwing it to Victor Cruz of the New York Giants against the New York Jets in 2011. The only year we've seen two 99-yard touchdown passes in the same season. Looking at the score bug, it looks like it was a Christmas game. Makes two defenders miss. All he's got to do is beat 33, and that's not asking much. There he goes. Last but not least, we got the final 99-yard touchdown in the second rushing one. Ran by none other than Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2018. The crazy thing about this run, it looked like there was no hole at the start. Then he bounces it out, gives this guy a little stiff arm action. See you later. And then that was just disrespectful, man. We're talking a linebacker, probably weighs 250, that he just threw on the ground like it was nothing. Other than Marshawn Lynch's beast quick against the New Orleans Saints, that's one of the most disrespectful runs. Okay, we have finally made it to our first 100+ yard play of this video. With the longest punt return in NFL history of 103 yards by Robert Bailey of the Los Angeles Rams against the New Orleans Saints in 1994. The punter boots it, goes into the end zone. Looks like everyone thinks the play is over, except for 28. There he goes. No one has any clue. The punter's walking off, looks back like, what's going on? And that's how the 103-yard punt return touchdown happened, off of trickery. That's some cheese, y'all. Next up, we got the first of two tied for the longest fumble return in history at 104 yards, with Jack Tatum of the Oakland Raiders against the Green Bay Packers in 1972. Looks like the Packers on the goal line about to score, run a little option, pitches it, and Butterfingers drops the ball. Goes in the end zone, scooped up by Jack Tatum of the Raiders, and there is nothing but green grass. And he brings it all the way home for a 104-yard fumble return touchdown. The second of the 104-yard fumble returns was achieved by Aeneas Williams of the Arizona Cardinals against the Washington Redskins in 2000. Hands it off, fumbles in the end zone, picks it up. He says, "Get out of my way, ref." Oh, and he broke that dude's ankles, had him skating, and there he goes to join Jack Tatum in NFL history. Next up, we got the longest interception return in NFL history of 107 yards by Ed Reed of the Baltimore Ravens against the Philadelphia Eagles in 2008. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure Ed Reed broke his own record of the longest interception return of 106 yards by 1 yard. And they were on the half-yard line. That's just brutal. Comes out of nowhere in the back of the end zone. He did not see him. And yeah, that QB had no chance. Just get out of the way, my man. Lyman at least dives for it. I'll give him props. Cuts it back in. There's a reason all those guys play offense, y'all, because they can't tackle to save their lives. Next up, we got the first of two tied for the longest missed field goal return in NFL history at 109 yards, achieved by Antonio Cromartie of the San Diego Chargers against the Minnesota Vikings in 2007. Comes up short on a 58-yard field goal, has to jump it to catch a little bit. And yep, no one tried to get outside. He goes right there. Just think, he was a couple inches away from being out of bounds out of the back of the end zone. And for the next play, we got the second 109-yard missed field goal return by Jamal Agnew of the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Arizona Cardinals in 2021. And we got Matt Prater attempting what would have been the longest field goal in NFL history at 68 yards. Had the accuracy, just didn't have the distance, obviously. Receives it. Man, if that guy makes that tackle. Look at Prater, at least he was hustling. We have made it to what is tied for the longest play in NFL history. A 109-yard kickoff return by Cordell Patterson of the Minnesota Vikings against the Green Bay Packers in 2013. And this doesn't come as a surprise, as Cordell is one of the best kickoff returners in NFL history, as he holds the record for most kickoff return touchdowns at 9. Kicker boots it, and normally when you're that far back in the end zone, you're just gonna do a fair catch. He says, nope, I got this. Splits all those defenders. It's like the Red Sea was closing in, he got out just in time, and the rest is history. The longest kick return in NFL history at 109 yards. That's gonna do it for this one. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see me react to next. Hope you all enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.